What's going on, everyone? It's Stevie, and I've got your build winners here. I've got your Season 2 build contest winners. That's right. These are the best islands that have been submitted during our contest. Next contest season will be much better, so don't worry. If you didn't get into this contest, there is going to be another one, so I will announce that later. And then the same for the Halloween build contest. The Halloween builds are going to be really minor. They're going to be small builds, so you don't have to do like a full island or anything. It's just really looking for like the coolest like little mini builds. So it will be a mini build contest, and that will probably begin within a couple weeks. So I just want to remind everyone, we do have 3 categories. We have fantasy, sci-fi, and we have themes. Themes are things that don't really fit into fantasy or sci-fi. They're just kind of out there. So they might be like modern builds. They might be things based on like video games. They might be based on movies and things like that. So, or even just pop culture in general. So themes are going to be a little bit more generalized. And we do have 3 winners for each category. And then we do have some more videos coming here for our People's Choice Award. And I know I was only going to do one People's Choice Award. I think I want to do a People's Choice Award for sci-fi, themes, and fantasy to give us 3 more chances for winners, because the competition was so close. I was actually surprised some of the other builds didn't win, and I think there's going to be some opportunity for the other builds to win. So when we open up People's Choice, you're going to see 17 other entries. So we have top 20, right? There's going to be 17 other entries coming in. So you're going to be seeing 3 more videos from me, 1 for each category, and then we're going to have 3 winners. So good luck to all of you. So again, everyone that was pretty much top 20 that is in that list, it's pretty much a winner to me, by the way. So if you place top 20, you're a winner. Like, these were so hard to choose from, and we actually had like top 30 for each category. We had 90 builds still in here that looked great. So again, like I said, if you're not one of the listed winners, then don't worry. You are actually a winner to me. I thought you did an excellent job. So we're going to show off the remaining top 20 contestants in those future videos. So if your build is not in this video, you're going to be seeing it pretty soon, and make sure you get your friends to vote during that time. All right, so let's go ahead and get to this. And before I begin, you know what to do. Be sure to hit that like button and smash the subscribe button if you are new, and that'd be awesome. Unfortunately, after judging all of these islands, this is why I gave up on mine. I gave up on mine hard, except for my pond. I love my pond. All right, let's go. Starting with top fantasy builds, we've got Memories. So Memories actually has this crazy looking skull, like evil versus good versus evil build here. It has that Minecraft feel. Of course, Islands is kind of Minecraft feel in general, but I love the style of these. I like the characters. You got like a spider on the wall. Spider's like climbing up and shooting webs. They're throwing like these dark needles like things in the air, like weird projectiles, trying to take out this castle here. The skull guy is crazy, like the skeleton with the glowing face is crazy. And then of course you got like Zeus up there or something, or either God or Zeus. I don't know. It's probably Zeus, because he's got like lightning bolts and stuff. I can't tell. Either way, it's kind of like cool. It's like a good versus evil kind of thing. And then we got right here, you got like this wish well. I thought it was cool. I was tempted to drop down, and I decided not to. And then we have this church. Looks really good. It's got a bunch of like bookshelves. I love the chandelier. The chandelier is a cool touch. I like the vines. I think, this looks really clean. And I like the glow. It's not too bright. It's bright, but it's not like overly blinding. A lot of people were blinding me with their builds. And so I would say if you have too many lights, try not to over brighten. They got like, here lies Joe, here lies Bob, here lies Trump, and here lies Medusa. That's messed up. And then you got this like sky tower. This is like this beam that connects to like the heavens or Olympus or something. I can't tell what's up there, because you can't actually go up there. So I tried to go up there a few times. There's no way for me to go up there, but this looks crazy. This is a really great build. This looks like a little prison thing, like where they like hang people inside of a cage for them to just like get eaten by like birds of prey, vultures. This looks good. Like a cool little cave system here for mining. It goes down and down and down. This wasn't like a big deal. I see a lot of people doing this, and I've actually seen some really good ones with like lava and gold, but I thought this one was clean. And then again, like, this is like whole like good versus evil thing's a really cool effect. This is cool. So congratulations to Memories for placing first. This is our top winner for fantasy builds. Next up, we got Fossil White, and she's got this really cool looking fantasy build. It kind of reminds me of, if you ever watched, it's kind of an old movie, but Never Ending Story. It has a little bit of that, plus just with the giant snail. I think it's just the giant snail that reminds me of it. Has a little bit of a fantasy like Alice in Wonderland, but not really, not directly. I have to say, I'm actually really glad that Fossil placed at least second place. I love every detail of her island. She's super creative. She's got this cool cloud system with the rainbows. She's got the snails. She's got even like the snail trail going on. She's got like on her rooftop. I thought this was creative. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this on the rooftops. It has like this really cool, like, feels like it's very nature. Like if you really wanted to make the most natural and nature oriented like build, this is is it. And she's got like hearts all over here. I just feel like this is something that you would see inside of like maybe a cartoon or something. It's just so well done. Very consistent theme, very green, very colorful. She's got a lot of detail in here. And then she's got her throne up here in the clouds. I love like the detail of that heart in front of the portal. This one really made me depressed and not want to work on my island. But actually, I'm excited about working on my own theme here because, man, look at the blocks. Like even the stained glass. The stained glass is so expensive to make. So I can only imagine how difficult this island was to build. So congratulations again to Fossil White for placing second in the contest. Next up, we got Happy Hyroid, who has this crazy cool build. It has a little bit of the similarities to number one. It's kind of funny that like the angels, like heaven versus, you know, either humans or hell or whatever it might be, theme wise, actually has two winners in the top three. So I guess it's because we haven't really seen this in the game yet. Creative, it's original. I love the glows. It's like a really good use of gold and glows too, because typically people use glows for things that really shouldn't be glowing so much. And this feels just really magical. And the fantasy feels good here. Like even the flames look good. I like the little gold twisting things. That reminds me of a little bit of Fire God Speed's build where he had that on his island. I love the halo and the gold halo effect. I love the Roman kind of Mount Olympus kind of feel to it. I love everything about this. This is really cool. I like the aura, like the magic, like kind of aura thing going on. Like this is like kind of like a spell, like just the runes, and using stained glass for that is great. So great usage of stained glass. I love the flames. Towers look really good. The way they connect to everything. This is just a really, really solid build. So congrats again to Happy Hyroid for placing third in the contest. So now we're going into the theme category here, and we are going to start out with our number one winner, Marilu, an Alice in Wonderland kind of themed island. So this is like one of the first islands I actually had to review, and I was really impressed with it. So again, we have an Alice in Wonderland build. We got the Queen of Hearts here, and if you go in, you can see, you know, he's got like the red glows everywhere. You got the red lights. Great use of fireflies. I thought this one was one of the few islands that actually use fireflies for color. So great job. And you got these rooms here. There's like the bedroom. You got the throne. You've got like a little bit of a firefly room here. So Queen of Fireflies, Queen Fireflies. Again, great use of fireflies. So this is like right after fireflies came out. I like the hearts in the front. The use of colors. The color usage was great. It really reminded me of Alice in Wonderland. This entire island reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. So even the mushrooms, the theme is perfect. He's got the bridge over here to the teapot. So he's got like this crafting area. And now we have the teapot over here, which I thought looked great. Very Alice in Wonderland. Great usage of the glass panes here, you know, like the steam coming out. And the nighttime lighting in this build is actually really, really solid. They did a great job with lights. Some contestants actually spent some time and invested time in lighting for night viewing, but some didn't. I was actually surprised by that. Sometimes it would just be super dark, but you got the rabbit hole here. You got the mushroom building. You got the Mad Hatter building here. That was great. And then you've got this keyhole. You got this keyhole portal that I thought was cool. It is meant to be gold inside of a door. I think this is supposed to be like maybe a giant door, and then it gets smaller. And I thought this was like one of the coolest looking portals. You do have a little bit of a garden maze here, just like in the movie, where they have, you know, some kind of maze, and then they got like the teapot area. So once you get through the maze, you'll be able to see this picnic area that you can go to and hang out and just kind of chill. And you got a little bit of mushrooms. You got like jukebox. Cool little setup here. And I love consistent builds, so I'm glad this one actually placed well. And they got you can see the rabbit ears at the top. Thought it was one of the coolest looking themes, especially going with Alice in Wonderland. So congrats again. Next up, we got Silverbird's Island here. This is actually his alt that he built on. And it's just like one of the craziest looking mansion builds I've seen. Outside of a couple cathedrals, this is like the coolest looking build I've seen. Here's a great night scene that shows, you know, just his attention to detail for lights. He spent a lot of time on lighting, and just in general, it's just really, really well done. I love it. So let's go ahead and go inside here. You can see he's got like this living room here. Nice use of color. You know, sand. I actually was surprised this is like sand. The usage of sand is perfect for this. I didn't think it would be, and it is. It actually looks really good. It's a great wall texture. This is a giant kitchen. Kind of jealous. Looks like a little bit of a wine cellar effect. He's got a garage with a couple cars, and then if you come up here, you can see he's got another lounge area. It's kind of like a loft area with some chairs. You can hang out up here. You can see outside. The windows look great. You come over here, you can see a bedroom. So there's a bedroom up here with a big screen TV, and big screen TV looks, you know, it's believable. Like when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's a big screen TV. Even though it's just blocks, it's just amazing what you can do. If you're a good designer and builder, you can use blocks to do anything. You can see here, it's like a game room. He's got like a pool table. I'm actually standing on a pool table, sorry. He's got a pool table. He's got like kind of the, you know, cool art on the walls. He's got a disco room for you to dance in. I thought it would have been cool if he actually used fireflies for this. I think fireflies had just come out, so he hadn't put those in yet, but I thought that would have been really cool to have in there. And you got another room with another big screen. You got another big screen on that wall. There's lots of big screens all over the place. You know, it kind of has like this little bit of a resort feel. I mean, this is a true mansion, right? So coming over here, pretty sizable, like nice area you can kind of lounge and barbecue in. Would have been cool if there was like a swimming pool up there. And you got his own theater. So man, can you imagine having your own theater in your own house? That'd be sweet. I'd love having one. So great job, Silver, and congratulations on placing second. This next one is by Pirates Cove build, and this is a fantastic build. This is place number 3. So coming up here, you got a volcano, you got the black flag. It's kind of like a skeleton flag up there. So again, this is definitely a pirate cove. This is like pirates have claimed this island, and they've got cannons here. Cannons are firing at the pirate ship, you know, protecting the cove. And you come over here. I like the velocity kind of look. It makes it look like it actually has velocity. Like the build is super cool. You can see they've got waves. They got another ship coming out, and then you got a couple more ships inside the cove. You got like a little bit of a vending area, which is cool. Makes a whole lot of sense. I could see having this island as my island. I think that would be really, really cool to have this as like your main island. It's very inspirational. I love the water effect. I might actually do something like this with my island because I think it's really cool. I love it. This is great. I've actually done something like this inside Minecraft before, and it was a lot of fun. And you can see the skull face on the island. That looks so good. Night build. I mean, even the lights are good. Everything about this just tells me like, dude, this is cool. I love the skull. The skull looks so good. And you got like the trees. The trees look really good. Great placement of trees. Great use of bamboo with like the little radishes with the horseradish on top of the bamboo. Congrats again to Pirates Cove build for winning 3rd place. Next up, we got Sci-Fi build winners. These are the top 3 for Sci-Fi builds. So this is Ninja Ruby, place number 1. So Ninja actually has this massive Sci-Fi build. So we're gonna go and walk through it. I love that kind of like that stained glass effect with the different colors. Very rainbow-like. Looks really good. Great shape. It's very in character. So you can see it talks about gravitational forces. You know, if necessary, lay down while, you know, it's like so in character. It's cool. And they got like planets out here. They got some ships floating around. But you can see it's like another base over there. They got like this giant planet though. And then if we go down here, so as we go down, we get closer to like this kind of vegetation, like dome kind of effect. This vegetation dome looks crazy. They got like conveyors to help you kind of, you know, travel to and from, very much like airports do. And look at this dome though. Look at the detail in this. Like as soon as I entered this, I was like, oh my gosh. I kind of felt like horrible about my own builds. I mean, they've got like low gravity, like things are floating around, like the seats are kind of floating in midair. That looks great. Just overall, this is really, really well done. I love it. You got apple trees in here. Just the detail of all the different little items and decoration. And then coming up here, we actually have another observation deck. This is where we're going to actually be able to see the solar eclipse. I'm going to show you a little time lapse of the solar eclipse in a little bit. So leaving that and coming to the other areas of the map, we're going to come over here. I'm going to show you like living quarters, and I'm also going to show you the hangar. So let's go over to the hangar real quick. So this is like the landing area for the shuttles. There's one out there. It's kind of dark, so you won't be able to see it very well, but it's basically another copy of one of those shuttles. And so they dock here. This is the outside of the map. It just looks really good. Such detail, really well spaced, no pun intended. And then you got like carrots over here. I love that they're like kind of floating like this. Very sci-fi to see them floating, like nothing's holding on to them. And then you got like the wheat over here. And then you got these like, I like the style of the bunk beds. That was cool. And then you got, here's the time lapse of the solar eclipse. And I thought this was cool for them to find a spot in a tower for you to be able to observe a solar eclipse. So congrats again to Ninja Ruby for placing first in the sci-fi category. Well deserved. Well deserved. Next up, we got Dell's Island here. Dell actually created this really cool looking statue type build. It's very like, man, there's so much iron being used here. So check this out. I loved this where it connects to the portal here from its hands. It's like the portal is like powering, almost like Iron Man kind of feel, where the portal is actually like a battery for them to be able to actually absorb, and they're just blasting this base. I like the blue, I like the white, I like the grays. I think the color choices were great. Again, I love this like electrical blast kind of effect that connects to the main dome. And you got here, this is Dell's spaceship. But you can see here, he's got another little dome here. I love the geometric shapes of everything. Like even the circles have like a really nice design to them. You got the starfruit farm here. That's a great idea, especially with the star and starfruit. Very sci-fi with that name. Coming over here, I love like the little tower over there with like the kind of electrical blast. We also have an event area here. There's like maybe an arena that you can kind of battle in or something. And then you got like jump of glory. And then you come over here, he's got like this trophy, and you got a tower over here. This is like the space needle or something. It's like a light needle. He calls it a light needle. So if you get to the very top, there's kind of like an observation room. It's kind of blinding coming through here, but that's why they call it a light needle. And then inside here, you can kind of look around and you can see the entire island, which is cool. I love the style of this. This is very, very cool. First time I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, I was blown away. Then you got like this really cool storage area, nice looking storage room. room. And coming back over here, he's got like kind of a contribution hall, basically recognizing everyone that's helped him out. So congrats again to Dell for placing second place in the sci-fi category. Congrats. Next up, we got Fireboy Corn, which is actually a collab build. So you can see here, it's actually really cool. This is like a future city kind of look. I like this road. It looks like it's crumbling away. Look at it's like falling, like this vehicle's gonna fall off this crumbling road. It looks really cool. I love this twist building too. I was asking him, how did you achieve this? Like, that is so creative to me to be able to create like this twisted building look. Like, I don't know, maybe it's a Minecraft. Like, I would assume there's some kind of reference from all this because this is super creative. I love this like pipe like system that connects to the building too. Some kind of weird piping system. It's like a tube that goes from the ground up. And then you got this like cool looking portal ring here that connects to the portal. So it's almost like it beams you upwards or something. And over here is like a cool looking parking garage. He's got like signs. You see the road signs everywhere. He's got like a ton of cars. So they built a ton of vehicles throughout the map. And then you can see there's like a helicopter landing pad with a helicopter that's kind of looks like it's landing. This is such a cool design. You got like this giant corn sign out there. And then over here, some more towers. They added a little bit of nature, which is great. And then I love that the road is kind of layered too. It's kind of like a little overpass here that we're on top of. Then you can see the street lights, and you can see like these like light posts. So like you can see the street lights as well. And you can see like the radio tower over there. Either it's a radio tower or it's like some kind of like space shuttle. I think it's a radio tower. I thought this was a really, really solid design. It's very deserving of its placement. So congratulations to Fireboy and Corn for placing number 3. Congrats again to the winners. Again, it was really, really hard for us to only pick top 3. I wish we had more spots because there were a lot of close ones. There's just a lot of builds that I thought were very deserving of winning. So again, there is People's Choice Awards still coming up for all of those entries. Again, we're going to be posting the remaining top 20s of each category. Instead of just one winner, we're going to pick one winner for each category. So I think that's going to work out better because we just have way too many great entries and I don't want just one winner. I want 3. We got to have 3 more. And you get to decide who wins. Big shout out and thanks to our judges. We got Dragon, Junior Jack, Chica, Jesse TC, Kai Caesar, and Blue Eyed Zombie. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.